Hello everyone, it's 20 Italians bringing you another episode of A House United. Oh, the joy. I do love this game so very, very much. It's around the time period that I love, clearly. And I just love this game. It's such a good game that Paradox has made for us. So right now, we are trying to figure out how to keep everyone happy. And should I really invest in my navy? I mean, I don't really have any need for it. I can create some generals, but I don't think I have enough. I can recruit up to 2. Maybe I'll just wait for that. The one thing I wished on this one, this is a list of all your generals and admirals. The one thing, Missouri? Yeah, Missouri becomes the CSA Corps. The one thing I wish on this is that they would have split up the Army and the Navy, and that this all says Army just pisses me off because it's not. See, here's some squadrons. These are Biddle's. He's an admiral right over here. It makes it hard to organize things when you're looking at it quickly, I should say. So nothing really too much going on in this. I apologize, and we can. Whoa! What's going on with Russia? Why are they attacking Great Britain? Is this still the war? Is this the what is it? The Russian conquest of cars? Well, now I gotta figure out what cars is. Where's cars? There's 2 cars. That's helpful, game. We'll go with that one. Where? There it is. Okay, well, they already have it. So what was... Nope, they haven't occupied it, so it must have been the other cars. Oh, it's all the same thing. But they're occupying it, so... Acquire cars. Fulfilled, 100%. So why are they not able to... Because they've lost battles. Alright, so they're just trying to go around basically capturing every bit that they can. I don't really know if I'd want to help them out. I don't really have any reason to. And yeah, I mean, they haven't really been good to us. They haven't really, they haven't accepted anything. Smithsonian Institute. The United States Congress founded the United States Congress founded the Smithsonian Institution, which reports directly to the President. Its goals were and remain the support of research and expeditions, as well as the popularization of science. There are more things in heavens and the earth. There are more things in the heavens and the earth. 5.5 prestige and boatloads of research points. Copperheads, we still have more important things to deal with. Although I'm still 6th. Firmly behind Austria. So they're coring more important people. Not to say that South American countries aren't important, but really, I mean, they are. They're more important. Alright, so these guys are all... Do I have any influence with them down here? I'm getting there. How about Bolivia? Nope. I should really be influencing all of these guys. Where are we at with Chile? Well, we're getting there. Oh, good. Pit stressing machine. Mechanical Persian saw and the Northrop power loom. I'm sorry that I didn't read all those buffs, but just know that they're great buffs for our economy. Yeah, I need to sphere everything. I need to sphere everything in South America, every country. Bolivia is actually pretty high here with Les Français. Who has the lowest opinion of us? Paraguay. Dude, you love us, Paraguay. You just don't know that you love us yet. Oh, we can do something. What is this? Create us the state of Minnesota. Huzzah! And we gonna go here. Minnesota granted statehood. We will not extend slavery. And let's check out our rebel factions here. Nationalists, the Haitians still really don't like us. I mean, I have armies down there to suppress you. Well, why would you not like me? I don't really think it's wise to have all my dragoons down here. But the only other option is to... I wanted to pause it. The only other option is to... what do I want to say? Is to... Oh, greatest state of Washington. Woohoo! Is to bring in southern states. And I don't really want to do that. But maybe here with these pops in Minnesota... And now Washington, that'll help us out. So Washington we can make into a state, which is before Oregon. Still colonial province. It's really weird. Well, there you go. Washington State did not extend slavery. And even Idaho can't be... and so that's pretty interesting. So our first state on the Pacific is Washington. And Washington is giving us wood. Whoa, great, grand. Fantastic. They're still allied with El Salvador. They still hate us. Should we increase relations with Mexico? I guess. We'll try to smooth things over with them. But yeah, so we have Southern Belle in green and North. All aristocrats and capitalists are all craftsmen and laborers. We'll give it to craftsmen and laborers there. That's consciousness that they're gaining for being southern, I guess. So hopefully if I forget what the hell I was just saying, so my apologies. Knights of the Golden Circle in Baltimore. We leave them be. We're not in the habit of suppressing legitimate societies. However, down here in Haiti, it continues to grow. Copperheads. Where are we at here in Lubbock now? In Missouri? Why would Missouri gain consciousness? But this is just local consciousness of 0.1. Alright, so I wish there was a way that we can... Haitian nationalists. Alright, so I'm looking over stuff. In order to reduce militancy, we need to make sure that their pops are getting... luxury needs met. Oh, we did. We gained a great power, moved up above Austria. Woo woo! Alright, so how are we going to make sure that the pops are getting their needs met? Let's go to Hispaniola. And from what we saw before, the farmers are ready to revolt here. These are all the Haitian nationalists and Dominican nationalists. It's mostly the farmers here. No one's getting their everyday needs met. That's the problem right now. Lacked funds to buy needed goods. Is that how it is on most of these? Oh yeah, and hardly anyone's getting their life needs met. Now we go into the budget and we see that these are the poor. So we can actually bring this back a good bit because we're making so much already. And then why don't we bring this in line with, where are they at? They're at 53. So we're going to bring this in line with the middle class. And we're going to leave everything else as is. And now, this may kill the economy, but I hope it won't. I think it's just going to bring us tighter belts, so to speak. Here come our railroads, which is just going to make... it's going to make better access to RGOs. Upper house rearranged. And to become more liberal. That's the first time that the reactionary hasn't gained any. And move more towards liberalism. So sharpen Robert's power loom. So cotton and wool output is up by 20% on that. I feel kind of bad for... Oh, they are building here. I was like, I feel kind of bad for Alabama. They don't really have... any railroads, but here we go. We're going to cut right across. We're not going to do a railroad here. It's in mountains. So, no, we can't do a railroad there. Is this going down? I don't know. Nice to the Golden Circle in Raleigh. Let it be. But we did lose a lot here. A lot of movements have gone away now. And that may be because they are gaining... No. It's just because of the price of these things. So if we... But how do we make sure that they start getting these? That's the question. Daily income, they're not saving anything. No one's saving anything over here. So we need to drop it even more, which we can't. We can't do a state-by-state tax cuts. I would love it if we could, but we cannot. And this is really not brought down that much at all. Ooh, how? And I can't build any factory in the States because someone has to do it for me because I don't have state capitalism. Let's see projects here. Cement factory in District of Columbia, not really going to help us out. Don't have any foreign investment. I mean, we're really subsidizing that canned goods. And Texas is almost done with their liquor. So we have this cement factory, and it's barely employing anyone. I think we're at a good industrial capacity right now. Hardly anyone in Georgia's buying or making liquor. No capitalist in New Mexico, but at least they have a cement factory that's employing, well, it's a good amount of people that it's employing. And it has coal. So, I mean, this is the problem, I think, with Victoria 2 is how do you get the coal to where it needs to be? And damned if I know. It's not as simple as throwing a switch. Unfortunately, there's access that needs to be had, and I mean and this has no infrastructure too, which is probably doing it, but it's all mountainous. Maybe once I get infrastructure down here that help them out, I'm going to expand down here because that's just hills. We're gonna leave them be, and yeah. I mean, really, it's just really hard to deal with right now. They're all tobacco. I need to worry about the next one, I guess, building up railroads again so we can connect Hispaniola to itself, really. I should have kept that RGO on. Okay. Yeah, it's just pulling wood. Here we got iron. Here's the coal in Pittsburgh, which is soon going to be built in 41 days. Nothing really here in the middle, but that's okay. I mean, it's crossing through here. Minnesota's all connected. This is getting connected up here. Oh, wondrous, wondrous. Casper's in mountains, I believe. Oh, no, they're calling it hills. All right, so we'll expand up into Casper. The Apache Wars. The New Mexico Apache, led by a man calling himself Victorio, have risen up and massacred several settlers in the state. Provoked by the ever-increasing incursions by the white man into territory traditionally considered a part of the Apache homeland, Victorio and his band refused to submit to the United States authorities. The Native Americans will gain 8 militancy, and all pops in New Mexico change by negative 50%. Ooh. That's some nice flavor, though. And why don't I move the Army of the South then to Santa Fe? And we'll expand down here in Las Cruces to hopefully connect all these into Las Cruces. It'll become a nice little hub of rail. A rail hub. That's what we call it, rail hub. I don't know why I was talking like hub of rail. Little Rock. I guess Kansas City, right? I mean, why wouldn't we? And they are. There, good. And Des Moines, Iowa, which will connect to. Why don't we connect it over here to Des Moines, up there to Cedar Rapids. This will connect over to Omaha, which is going to be hopefully connected to Sioux Falls. And we're connecting over there in Casper. Minneapolis has it running north. Should connect over here. We'll put one in Bismarck as well. Should we come all the way up to Marquette? What is Marquette producing right now? Iron. Oh, heck yeah. And bring this down through Green Bay. Watch out for the Packers. And down through Milwaukee. Nothing is in Detroit. What the heck am I doing up here? And Grand Rapids. That looks good. I know down here, like Kentucky only has it down here in Paducah. Well, we should be... Oh, no, here's... expand it right here. And actually, put all these coal together. How are they making tobacco in Roanoke and Asheville? It's in the mountains. Ay, ay, ay. And cotton in Ohio? I don't know about that. Alright, well that looks good. It's a lot of, much more... I speak well English. It's a much better connected nation. Fire eaters in hot springs. All poor, never were true words spoken, or all men were created equal. So, pops who are not slaves, or all poor strata in hot springs gain 1.5 consciousness. What are... Oh, it's Cherokee Nation. How many poor are there in hot springs? There are mostly poor, mostly farmers. So that's 1.5, or everyone who's not a slave gets 1. Well, why don't we just go with that one? That seems like the better course of action there. Sioux Falls, Dupree, in Ohio. Circulation doubles. Having a free press means having to deal with the strangest things. The American Watchman, a queer little tabloid that sees a fair amount of circulation in one of our states, has published an opinion piece painting the foreign minister out to be a member of a secret Masonic sect. While this isn't outside the normal scope of the lowbrow nonsense paper, this particular piece of bad writing has received more attention than usual. People, for one reason or another, actually seem to believe these accusations. Denying the rumors will be seen by the literate upper classes as a giving in to plebeianism, but not denying the rumors will cause said lower classes to actually believe in them. So we don't deny it, and all pops in Texas literacy above 20% become militant and conscious, or deny them. Or we got aristocrats. We're not saying anything. I'm gonna go with what is their pop level in Tejas. More farmers than anything. And where are our farmers? Oh, farmers. They are... What is their literary? So it has to be over 80%. Most pops are over 20% here. Most of the large number of pops are over 20%. Well, why don't we deny the rumors then? I don't know if that was the right thing or not. That was an interesting one. All right, there's a railroad in Pittsburgh. So, oh, we can create a state in South Dakota. Well, I will do that then. And do not extend slavery. Michigan Immigrant Aid Company. The balance of power between free staters and border ruffians in the territories has repercussions for the entire Union. To advance the abolitionist cause, an immigrant aid company has opened in Michigan to help bring in abolitionist free staters to settle in the territories. We can expect a heavy increase in free stater settlements in the future. Okay. More important, where's the Copperheads now? Detroit, yeah. So I guess this is the problem, is they're just a cascading of a lot more states up north that would not allow slavery than any other would be down south, which caused people to get upset, and that's why they revolted. They felt that they were being marginalized. Let's look at our party affiliation again. Conservatism is big in Illinois. But look at this, liberalism popping up in the bigger cities, and Huntington, for who knows what reason. But the Whigs have a strong hold in Huntington, Philadelphia, and New York. Whereas, Whereas conservatism is running really high in Texas, basically everywhere else. I mean, look at that. All that shading is Democrat controlled. I guess maybe if you think about it that way, if the Democrats stay in power, then and the conservatism stays in power and the South won't rise up? I don't know. And we'll have to leave those questions for another time, everyone. Thank you for watching this episode of A House United. If you like what you see, feel free to give me a thumbs up on the video. And if you have not yet, please click on the red subscribe button at either below or at the end of the episode. Lets me know that I'm doing a great job, that you want to see more of these. Until next time, everyone, good night and good luck.